Hey guys, a while ago someone asked me on one of my videos whether or not I insulate my soap, and I've been trying to find that comment so that I could respond to it, but I can't, so I'll just answer it in this video. This is a batch of soap that I just made called Mardi Gras, and I'm not sure if you can look at this and see, but it's a little rough looking. The reason is when I added the fragrance oil to my batch, it started ricing. And then after it started ricing, it pretty much seized on me. I don't know if I would call it a complete seize because it didn't turn into like a block of soap on my spatula, but it completely firmed up on me. So I had to really glop it into the mold and do a lot of banging and stuff just to get it down in there. So this batch of soap I'm actually going to insulate. Normally I don't insulate at all. Most fragrance oils I find heat up the batch anyway, and I don't want to kill the fragrance off with too much heat. So I don't know. I don't insulate. But for a batch like this, because it's seized, because I'm not sure that everything is inside really meshed together the way that I want, I'm going to insulate this batch. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, and in a couple of hours, once it's firm enough to cut, I'll come back and let everyone see what happened inside. Alright. Okay, this is the Mardi Gras soap that I made earlier today, and the one that seized on me. And I just wanted you to see how it turned out. I was explaining earlier that I don't insulate my soaps except for when stuff like this happens. You can look at the texture and see it reminds me more of a hot process soap. It's a little rough on the sides and on the bottom, but since I sliced it with the wire, the fronts are very smooth. And I was still able to drag the chopstick through it and get a swirl, somewhat of a swirl. They're not light swirls like I wanted, but I still think it turned out pretty cool. They're a little softer than they would normally be at this point. So they're probably going to have to cure for a few weeks longer than my normal cure time. But overall, I would say not bad for a seize, not bad at all. If anyone has never heard of Sieze, you should check him out. The reason I stopped insulating was after I went to his website and saw just the wonderful things he was doing with whip soap. Just Google whip soap and Sieze, N-I-Z-Z-Y, and you should get plenty of links to his website. But I mean, he's completely broken the rules when it comes to making soap. He does those at practically a cold temperature. I think he chills the lye and the oils and everything before whipping them up. But to me, that was just proof that you can still get soap without having to insulate. Sometimes my soaps go through a full gel, sometimes they don't. This soap went through a full gel. The entire thing turned jelly, soft. Sometimes I'll get a partial gel, but I think the soap speaks for itself. When you use it, it still lathers just fine. The bars are still hard. So, yeah, check out Sieze, and that's it. Thanks.